and we're going to have some more good times.
We are. We have an exciting show coming up. Ashtyn is joined by Oregon State's Damarco Minor. Unfortunately, I was not able to be there because, again, I'm just really in the lab working on that elixir for Isaiah, but we'll all watch it together when we are Pac in action.
Pac in action. I'm Ashtyn Butuso, and with me, as always, is Emma Weightman. Emma doesn't have anything ridiculous to say this week for once because she was too busy hiking up a mountain to try to find that magic healing potion that Isaiah Watts wanted. I heard he might be able to practice soon after hurting his hand earlier this season.
Yeah, that's the rumor. He's been posting a lot of videos of him shooting around, so very hopeful. Speaking of rumors, I heard a rumor that there was an elixir at the top of Mount Rainier. So I just figured I'd waddle on up there. But it turns out that mountains are very big and tall and difficult to climb, especially when you are unathletic and tire easily. So I didn't even make it to the bottom. I'm really sorry, Isaiah.
Are you eating candy as we're recording a show? Yes or
I
no?
just had a Tum.
Okay.
Sorry, hot girls with heartburn.
We'll move on from that.
Who's else in that camp?
Yeah. Anyways, let's freaking talk some hoops here, huh? Shall we?
Let's do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that'll be good.
Start us
Broadly, all of the Pac in action teams swept on Thursday night last week, which is really exciting. Maybe there's a sweep graphic that we got. But for Ashtyn's mental health, I will not be talking about the Beavers on Saturday because that did not fare as well as she would have hoped.
Yeah. True. And then I'm going to just go through what's going on at the Beavs quickly, and I think I'm going to do it in the stylings of a local news weatherman. So I'm going to say that the Oregon State program remains relatively mild and steady with occasional sun, but heavy winds every now and then, especially when they exit this home region here. The women have a high of 5 wins and a low of 3 wins in conference. We're looking at 9 and 10 overall. It's not going great. We're doing some carbon oxygen testing to figure out why the air pressure drops when they travel. They are 4-3 in the conference and 14-6 overall. Anyway, the Beavs men lost to the Dons of USF on Saturday, but we aren't talking about that because they upset Gonzaga at home. Roll that beautiful footage.
There's a buzz in Corvallis. Number 16 Gonzaga is in the house. First sellout in 5 years. His backcourt mate, Nate Kings, bangs home a 3. Well, this game is underway. There's a nice strong drive. That's Ratai again. Fall, a drop step, and a beauty. Burst of speed, and the scoop. Kings is hot on the way. Got the 3. That is nice stuff. Minor in traffic, falling away. He hit another one. Oh, goodness, it's tied at 77. Ratai against EK, driving hard, left hand. Yes! He got it! Minor rises. And we're going to overtime. Ratai figures, why not another? Oh! He hit another over EK. EK hit a big 3. Battle lost it. Oregon State. Lake got to the ground.
Get a switch and get downhill on him.
Lilavicious with a spin and the bucket. Oregon State in Corvallis is going to take down number 16 Gonzaga.
I mean, it's a lot, you know. We dropped a couple at home. We should have won against Oregon. And I mean, you see this. We got our fans ready, our students. It's just great. It's a great feeling to win.
So there's a lot to be excited about on the men's side. On the Lady Beavs side, we did go to overtime with Santa Clara, which was awesome, but then we got crushed by Portland. Shout out to my mom who was there and is now Kennedy Schuller's acting agent and keeps being like, she needs to play in the WNBA. That's true, Mom.
Sounds like she should give her a call.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
How are the Cougs doing?
Let's see. WSU men's 5-2 in the conference, 15-5 overall. I wish that I was as prepared as you with my own weatherman graphics, but that's not my journey this week. It was nice to see the Cougs not get derailed after a slower start against Portland on Saturday. I was really excited about that. They did beat the Pilots 92-70. And thanks for bringing up St. Mary's, because guess who my little guys had to play on Saturday? We're going to get into that later. But don't worry, because they also have to play Santa Clara, who just beat Gonzaga. And I just get really overwhelmed during college basketball season. I feel like it's that high school friend group that dates each other and they're always finding different combos, and I'm exhausted and I love it. Coug women had a complete sweep of a weekend, which was exciting and fantastic and perfect and wonderful. They handled San Francisco and Santa Clara with relative ease. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love when Alex Colville remembers that she's 6'6". It's really fun. It's just, I love it. And yeah, it was just a good time for the Cougs.
Yeah. I mean, generally good times are being had. It's not every time, but there are good times being had.
Yeah.
And that's not worth nothing.
No.
And we're going to have some more good times.
We are. We
today.
have an exciting show coming up. Ashtyn is joined by Oregon State's Damarco Minor. Unfortunately, I was not able to be there because, again, I'm just really in the lab working on that elixir for Isaiah, but we'll all watch it together when we are Pac in action.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Say what up, folks. How you doing?
Good, you?
Good.
Yeah?
Mike, you gotta say what's up to the camera.
What?
You gotta say what's up to the camera.
Oh, you're on the mic today?
Yeah, my big fella.
What up, son?
You good? You good? Hey, chill. Y'all see I get bullied. At practice.
What time did you shower?
At like 5, 6.
Okay, then what did you do for the rest of the night?
I got on Bibles. Oh! I hope y'all know it's a blessed day. Y'all woke up today. Know what I'm saying? Y'all woke up today. Y'all got every limb on y'all body, you know? Y'all eat, sleep, breathe, walk, talk on y'all own, man. Y'all can always thank God for something, you know? It's a blessing to be in this position. I can't complain, man. I really can't complain. Shout out to all my big homies back at home, man, that made this possible, you know, gave me the wisdom to get here. Shout out to my mama, I love you, ma. Shout out to the guys too, DJ Casais, my brothers, man. Really my hearts, man. Shout out to my boys. It's about that time to lock in, though. How you come, big fella? How you come, big fella? Hey, y'all supporting the stretch, man. How y'all think Brian and them still in the league at 50? Take care of their bodies, man. I gotta stretch, man. Take it serious, too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take care of your body. You want good performance. See, I ain't know that. I really ain't know that. When I was young in college, I just wanted to go hoop. That ain't smart. I put your picture on my mirror, start the bus when somebody says your name. Ooh, in my stomach there's a pain, so you walk in my direction, I go the other way. Ooh, she tweet. You start to stand and my knees go weak. What's happening to me? And this girl keeps telling me what it is. I lay my head on my pillow. I'm staring out the window. What's your side to a side? What's the reason why? You always on my mind. When they come around, I get steady when I. Ooh, a baby when I. Oh, we say, hey baby. Oh, DC. Ooh, Forza. Oh. Ooh, shot fake. Pass it on. Shot. Okay, say what's up. Hey, I ain't a man that'll lie. I ain't gonna lie and say, yeah, I don't know, coach. Nate! Get outside, my boy. Yes, sir. Nate! Off the glass. Ooh, that was nice, wasn't it? Oh, super nice. Get back, I got that ball. Ooh, cat and mouse. Oh, good D. Both like Clay and Steph. Good D, boy. Finish, hey! Oh, yeah. Hey, watch out. Get him on this pass take. Woo! Told you. Step it back. Yeah, say what's up to the cam, bro. Okay. 260 kind of aggressive, you know, that's kind of intimidating, you see what I'm saying? I'll be having to calm down a little bit, like chill, killer. Ball! I got ball! Come on, pass away. Good, Thomas! Yes, sir. Hey, get through on me. Ooh, oh, good screen, Gav. Woo. Ball. Short. Good, DC. Yes, sir. Family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Well, that was your SIDs undersold that, but he still said that that was the best mic'd up anyone's seen in years, and we have to agree that doesn't. Mic'd ups are often not that fun to watch, but I gotta tell you, you've got the charisma, you've got the riz.
Thank you.
Welcome, Damarco Minor. We're so happy to have you, our new friend. I'm the resident Beavs, so this is like I love chatting with Beavs. We had Nate Kings on previously. We'll talk a little bit about that with you in a second. But how are you feeling about this year?
Just blessed, just blessed for real, man. It's just a great culture. I got great guys around me. It's just a family, man, and there's not many places in the country that have an atmosphere and a family-like setting and programs. They usually just treat their players as players, and that's not what it is like here. It's really like a family, so it's a blessing.
So you feel settled, both personally. Let's talk personally, and then also as a team. Do you feel settled and sort of like you have a grasp on your identity and where you are, or do you feel maybe you're still finding yourselves? What's your thought on that?
That's kind of a tricky question for me because I feel like I know my role for sure, but it varies different games, So it's like some games I may go out there, it's an assist game, or maybe assist and scoring game, or maybe a scoring and rebounding game, or maybe just a rebounding game, or maybe a steals game, or maybe just a packed game on defense, So it's just I know my role, and it's just finding what we need as a team for that game. So I think know my role.
It seems like it shows. This falls in line with something Nate Kings also told us, which is that when the team is looking for sort of a vibe shift or a vocal leader, he named you and Mike as being sort of those voices for him. And it seems like your basketball IQ and your willingness to go, okay, what do I need to be today, is sort of maybe what establishes who you are on the team. Does that feel right?
Yes, for sure. I take full accountability for those situations because I know great teams, you need that. Some games you're gonna face adversity, but who's gonna be there besides the coaches? The coaches can only do so much. They're not out there, So you need someone out there that's thinking like the coach that can be able to bring the guys in and all right, this is what we're doing. Okay, we turned the ball over 3 times, or we missed 3 shots, or we messed up 2 plays. All right, forget it. What we about to do now? So I feel like I definitely take that role as a serious job because that's the difference between being a good team and a great team.
Have you always been like that in life, even outside of basketball, that type of person that's sort of like, I'll do the thing anyone needs of me?
No. I would say it came with getting closer to God, my journey to God, just understanding the gift that he's given me. I really didn't know my purpose a few years ago, so I shied away from that. Like, why me, And me just staying in my word and understanding who he's called me to be just allowed me to know, like, it's a gift, it comes easy to me. Why wouldn't you do it? Why not you? So as I've grown and understand my purpose, I started taking more initiative of those situations.
That's really nice. Another thing we talked to Nate about was nicknames on the team, and I think we agreed on Humble Kings for him. But he mentioned yours. Can you tell us a little about your nickname?
It's 2 parts to it. One is I want to say Bow Wow came out with a song in probably like early 2000s called Marco Polo.
And I don't remember that song.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to make note to
Marco Polo. And then when I was young, I used to wear like a lot of polo onesies, like little polo onesies too. So it just all came.
So it's been it's been cooking for a long time. That's
so it's probably like maybe 5, 6, maybe.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Long time, very long time.
Let's go. Let's talk a little bit about defense. I'm a huge defense defender. I love defense. It makes me so happy to watch a team that also loves defense and prioritizes defense. And I'd just like to know in a game like basketball, where obviously scoring is such a big part of it and everyone wants to be scoring, what do those conversations look like regarding defense, whether it's in game or prior to? How do you decide that's going to be part of your identity? Does that come naturally?
I mean, yeah, when I first came, I watched some film on Oregon State for the past years, and they always had the offensive portion.
Mm-hmm.
Always. It was just defensively, no one had that mindset of we're about to get a stop. When I got here in June, I took pride in that, letting the guys know, like, no, it's not okay to get scored on. It's not. It's not okay. I don't care what it is. Ain't no excuses. No, you should treat defense just how you treat offense. We still emphasizing that to this day. So I feel like defense really do win championships. So once we get back to our old ways of locking in on defense, man, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. You seem like the type that I'm very much like this, so I'm just curious. You seem like the type that would have some resolutions for the new year. Do you have any?
Yeah, I got one. Just let God lead,
Yeah.
Whatever comes your way, good or bad, you got to take it on the chin because it's part of the journey. Don't get too low, don't get too high. If you experience something bad, you should smile just as much as if you was to win $1 million. So.
Oh my God, we got to get you, like, I don't know if it's in a pulpit or if it's like you're coaching someday. You're like, yeah, I obviously see the vocal leader-ness that Nate Kings was referencing. I was reading some article a few months ago, and I recall that reckless abandon was how they described your game. You're kind of all over the place. You'll do anything. You'll get boards. You'll get steals. Like you mentioned, you'll attack the basket. Do you feel like that's true?
Yes, definitely.
And how do you lock in to get into that mode? Or are you just 24/7? That's you.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's me, and that's what I need to be for this team. We got real guys. Like, these is not the average Joes on the team. These guys can handle their own any given day. So I'm just out there to make the game easier for them. If them guys just want to, they have a good shoe night, they like, hey, I need you to guard this player. I might be a little tight on defense, then that's what I got to do. I'm just here so anybody fall in any area, I pick it up. That's just how I approach the team because I feel like if you're gonna be the head of the snake, you gotta pick people up. You gotta hold people when they're weak.
You mentioned a bunch of the players. I feel like I'm asking everyone this question because I just want someone that says yes. With all the international players on the roster, have you been picking up any new languages? Have you attempted?
Yeah. I kind of knew French already.
Whoa.
A little bit. But
From what? High school or something?
Yeah, high school. But
nice.
I passed it, but I had a D in it. I didn't really pass it. But
yeah.
I always joke with Isaiah and Max all the time about their language, and I say a few little things, and they laugh at me because my accent not as good as theirs.
Yeah.
We're working on it though. I'm in a French class right now, so.
Oh, okay. Yes.
In like 2-3 weeks, I have something for y'all.
Let's go. Okay, let's go. I love that. Let's talk a little bit about you and your upcomings. I know you're from Chicago, but I was doing research and I don't have a lot of other information. When you reflect on being in Corvallis now, do you miss being at home? Do you get homesick? What is it like being far away from home?
No, man, it's a lot of distractions home,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't kind of miss home at all. Probably, maybe my peers, my circle, that's probably it. But as I'm going home, no, I don't miss it. Corvallis treats me like family. It's more focused, more family,
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like this is a great environment to be in and live in as well. So I don't really miss home like that.
We saw in the mic'd up that you're sort of on the Beyonce regimen. You're working out while you're singing. Do you have pipes? Do you use them? Do you ever sing?
Oh, no, I don't got no pipe. But, I got the confidence that I do, so it may sound like it.
Yeah, there you go.
But I don't.
Okay. Yeah. So we're not going to see you on American Idol or whatever the kids are watching these days.
No.
Yeah. Okay, fair. Well, it was so great to have you on with us. We appreciate you so much. I'm obviously, this team is so fun to watch. I love this team so much. I love the roster. Like we've talked about, it seems like there's so many special personalities and it also feels like they're just capable of so much. Quickly before we wrap, what are your thoughts on a tournament run, on what the rest of the season is going to look like? What are your hopes? Anything you kind of want to wrap it on?
I don't really look too far, you know, because it's like I can't control that. Like I said, you know,
That's such a skill. I can't
journey.
imagine being that poised about it.
Yeah, this is a journey that God got for us, you know, and it's like today's scripture is Proverbs 19:21. You can make your own plans, but eventually God's plan is gonna prevail. So whatever God got for us, then it's gonna happen regardless. Nobody can stop it. But I know what we can control today, and that's practice. That's exactly what we control. Now tomorrow we can't control, but today we can. So whatever God got for us, man, we're gonna go into it, and whatever happens, happens. You know, we got to keep our head up. Like I said, if it's bad or good. So
Yeah.
hopefully it is a run. Of course, I would love a tournament run. I would love to win it all, but if that ain't according to the plan, it ain't gonna happen.
Well, I don't think there's anything I could say that is more eloquent than that. So thank you so much for coming on the show. It's such a blast. And when we come back, we will be back with more Pack in Action.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Pack in Action. Damarco Minor, what a special little guy. He's definitely going to be out there using his platform for preaching or teaching or coaching or something good at some point. Emma, you missed another sweetie. Did you get to the top of the mountain?
No, man, it's just really high up. So that'll be my endurance test for sure next time.
Next time you do it, we need to get you mic'd up because his mic'd up inspired. I think that really moved me. So we're going to get you mic'd up on your mountain trek.
On my mountain journey.
Situation. Yeah.
I think it'd be fun. Is that where you would want to be mic'd up?
I would want to be mic'd up.
I feel
right
like
now.
it'd be fun during a game.
Whoa.
Oh, hey! Whoa!
Look at that.
Right now.
Oh my God. It worked.
Awesome. All right. Should we look ahead at what this weekend has in store?
Yeah. What are we even doing? Yeah.
Coug women take on Portland at home. I'm scared. And then head down to LMU on Saturday. I'm also scared, but I'm excited. It's an excited fear. I think they'll be really fun games. Men take on Santa Clara at Santa Clara on Thursday and then host St. Mary's back up in Beasley. It's going to be a big weekend. These two wins could effectively erase the drop of a game that they had against Pacific, although I don't want to say that because then it won't happen. So erase that from your
Everyone
minds.
knock on wood right now.
Everyone knock on wood. What about the Beavs?
For the Beavs, men play at Pepperdine tonight if you're watching this at its premiere. Otherwise, it's already happened. No, they play at home. Sorry, I might have said at Pepperdine. But Saturday they face Santa Clara, also at home. And I'm excited that these are home games because we just need as many as we can get. You know what I'm saying?
You really do.
We just don't do so well. We're not at home.
But you're going to work on that.
It's a lifelong situation. We're going to work forever. The women's side, we're playing at USF tonight and at Pacific on Saturday. So I'd say for all these teams, it's like crunch time is starting. We're getting to the end of the road here, kind of. So if you want to make to the tourney, you want any shot, you got to friggin' lock in, brothers and sisters. It's time. Yeah. Right now we have the men Beavs are at 61 in the net ranking, and the men Cougs are at 81 net ranking, which obviously that changes every day. That's floating around, whatever. But it's worth noting that those are
numbers.
We could
They're
lock
numbers
in.
that are there. Net. Yeah, on the women's side, we aren't in great shape either. Cougs sit at 115. Beavs are at 152. I think it's going to be harder for them to get to the tourney. But how about a WC tourney for our teams? I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
We should go.
You should go. I'll go. Book
In our
book the
infinite
flights.
amount of time.
I'll reimburse
Book the
you.
flights.
Yeah, we have so much time. Well, that's it for another amazing, fabulous episode of Pack in Action. We actually only have one more episode left. I don't know how to tell you guys this. We're going to take our off season now. We can't go into details, but basically we owe a lot of people a lot of money, and we have to kind of step away from the limelight for a sec because things are getting dicey.
Yeah, less on that for our own personal safety, but more from us next week when we are Pack in Action.